Okay. Bro, I kind of want to read the... Oh shit, it lagged. Read the release notes that they have. On the GitHub. Oh wow, it kept the history? Releases. All right, 3 days ago. What's changed? 01 was introduced 3 days ago. Fix for files, check that the message. Full changelog. That's probably what we want. Oh, it's just the commits. I guess that's pretty useful. Let's make this bigger. Because I know they changed the way that dash local works now again for like the 3rd time. So it's just like that tutorial I made 4 or 5 days ago is now kind of outdated, which is a bit sad. Was it open dash interpreter? Can't even remember. Yeah. Okay. Because look, if I'm right, if you go interpreter now, dash local, it gives you a choice. Right? Or is that just on the poetry build? We're about to find out. Yeah, see? Nice. So now you can choose LM Studio and you don't have to manually put the API base. So let's just run a small AF model. What do we have that's small? 1 billion parameter tiny llama. I don't even know if this can code. Yo, Sir Clouds. You Clouds in Oakland? You are Clouds in Oakland. Change your name. What's up, man? There's another cloud. So many clouds. What's up? Can we just chat to it? Let's see. Yeah. Man, Tiny Llama is so fast. I wish it could actually write code though. Write pi to print hello world. Oh, it can. We'll do the basics. Stream's not showing on TikTok. My bad, my bad. Yo, Clouds. Hey, sorry. I didn't realize stream wasn't showing. It should show now. My bad for that. Thanks for letting me know, Cloud. And Sir Clouds. Heaps of clouds in Oakland, outside of Oakland. Yeah. What's up? We're doing Olama stuff. Not Olama. What am I saying? Open Interpreter. They keep releasing new stuff. I want to go deep. This is like one of my favorite agents, but I've only barely scratched the surface with it. There's probably so much more we could be doing, and I kind of want to take that next step. So there's this concept of profiles that I want to run. Right now I'm just running Tiny Llama. This model here, it's a 1 billion parameter model, so it's really dumb. Oh, I'm actually running the Mixture of Experts version. Yeah, so we're just testing that out. I'm going to delete these star coder ones. We're not going to need them. I was just testing out something for someone else. Yes. Okay. So there's this thing called dash profile. And I think this is where you can... Okay, that didn't work. Yo, Giovanni, thanks for the follow. Dash dash profile, I think, is where you can define. Oh, I typed interpreter wrong. Like the custom instructions. Eric, thank you for the follow. Hold on, let me make my preview a bit bigger so I can see y'all names. Miguel, thank you. Okay. That didn't work either. Interpreter dash dash profile. Oh, you need an argument for dash profile. Let's read their ducks. Who is this? Someone life. A in life? I can't read it properly, but A in life storytelling photography. Thanks for the sub. Getting closer to 3.5k. Let's go. Thank you, Helder Soars. Where's the ducks? Here we go, ducks. Ducks. We can search for a profile. Oh, cool. This is a chat. Kipana, thank you for the sub. Interpreter dash dash profile, profile name .yaml. Oh, okay, so there's YAML files. Oh shit, I pressed the wrong one. Profiles. I think they probably describe it here. So profiles are pre-configured settings for Hebrew. Thank you for the sub. Make it easier to get going quickly with a specific set of settings. Any setting can be configured in a profile. Custom instructions are helpful to have each profile to customize the behavior of Open Interpreter. To load a profile, run dash dash profile and then the profile name.yaml. All profiles are stored in their own folder, which can be accessed by running dash dash profile. This is a lie. This didn't work. Dash dash profile did not open up. Oh man, I forgot to tell everyone on Discord I'm live. Man, Open Interpreter is really weird to run locally with LM Studio. I tried it a couple times. I've gotten a good success. It depends what model you're running with it. Live gang. Also, I want to see if we go. Can I stream here? And how much will that lag me? Screens. It doesn't really work. I'll just post here. So, which model do I have most success with? Ask Cloud. So recently I've had the most success with Hermes 2 Pro. Whoa, oops, hold on, sorry, I messed everything up. Give me a minute. Sound waves, what's up? Okay, hold on. Okay, yeah. Hermes 2 Pro has been really good. But apparently Open Code Interpreter is like the best 7B coding model. I can't really run anything above 7B. So obviously my models aren't going to be that great, but my plan is to just like configure it so well that like these 7B models can do a lot of things. That's kind of like one goal for this stream. So the one way to do that is to have these custom instructions in these YAML files, which are supposed to come in this dash dash profiles, but I'm not sure where their own folder is. So all profiles are stored in their own folder, and this dash dash profile is meant to show that. Yo Tibbo, what's up? So I think we're gonna have to be making some changes to the code. So source. Okay, good. I have the source code in this project, so I'm gonna go cd source. And then I think we can do poetry run to run this from source, I think. But also I haven't pulled the latest branch. Is this not? Yeah, we got a poetry file. Cannot find pyproject.toml. It's right here. Oh, source.open interpreter. Okay. Let me git pull the latest. Hermes and open code interpreter. Yeah, Hermes. There's a lot of Hermes though, so make sure like the versions are right. So Hermes 2 Pro, it's the latest one. Hermes 2 Pro Mistral. And open interpreter, I think there's a few different versions as well. So I think DS6 is the best one out of the 7B models. Okay, we have the latest things. Let's try poetry run. Oh, we might have to do poetry install. Okay, we need some args as well. Let me just do poetry install, make sure we have all the things. No worries, Cloud. Thank you for the comments. Running locally, streaming response, hosting, custom models, local settings usage. Where's there? Running from source docs. Have I not started this repo? Wow. Silly me. Source. Contribute. Running your local fork. Oh, true. Actually, I should be running this off my local fork. Oh, poetry run interpreter. I don't think this is my local fork. Let's see if Tiny Llama can run git commands. I don't think it can, but we can test. Cloud says they got stuck on the whole must run in the virtual environment. Did you use Conda? Is that what you mean? Alright, so I'm gonna ask Tiny Llama, which is only a 1 billion parameter model, if it knows how to run a git command to find the origin URL of this current working directory. Whoa, it just said that. Even though it didn't run any commands. It just somehow knew that, or it hallucinated that. I don't know. Do it with a console command. I don't know how that worked. It's git remote, etc. Git remote ls. It's not even asking me to run the code, though. That's really weird. Does it not do that? How do you even, is it git remote? Git remote, how do you get the URL? Ah, git remote, get URL? Nope. I don't know, I'm gonna Google this. Or, let's try a smarter model. Let's try Hermes 2 Pro. Oh, stop this. I definitely can't run this whole thing while I'm streaming, so we're gonna turn down the GPU offload to a bit less than half. And still reload to apply. It's actually the best model disguised as the smallest. I wish. Jesus loves you. Oh, thanks, M. Conda was the only step you skipped. Oh, but that's the whole virtual environment step. Just DM'd you about talking. I think I replied to you, Childish. What is the app? Which app? Thanks for follow, Riff. Any model for generating image locally? Yes. I just put a tutorial kind of on Comfy UI on my YouTube. I did it for the PS2 filter, but yes, this is what I'm running. Thanks, MM. But yeah, I just edited my video for the PS2 AI filter. If you kind of follow the first couple steps in this, you can run image generation locally. Okay, we're running Hermes 2 Pro. Now let's run interpreter again. Kind of wish there was a flag for choosing the local thing. Also, it's a bit slow to start. Run a PowerShell git command to find the remote URL. Let's see if this can do this. It's a bit slower. Git remote get URL origin. Okay, sweet, that's it. Have I any experiences with Twitter API? No, I don't. Why is it not asking me to run this code? It's putting it in a code block. Normally it should say, do you want to run this code? That's weird. I feel like there's some bug. No? It's really weird. It was doing it before. It messed up since I did the poetry install. Anyway, I'm pretty sure we have to run this. Yeah, okay, so this isn't even my fork. Oh crap, I closed VS Code. Alright, I'm gonna open my fork. Let's find it. AJOI, pretty sure this is it. And we will... how do I find all the Conda environments? List Conda environments. Conda list? Is that what I just tried? Conda list. Your comment got filtered? What did you ask? Oh, thanks for the gifts, by the way. How you get access? Access to what? So not safe for work purposes? Oh, you want to create images that aren't safe for work purposes? Yeah, you can do that with Comfy UI. You might need like a LoRa, which is like a fine-tuned version that does, you know, the not safe for work type of images. I don't think these are all the environments. I don't even have OI here. Oh man. Cloning an environment, identical, activating, determining, list of environments. Oh, this is it. PowerShell seems to be the worst for code generation. Perhaps it's because it's one of the worst shells. So many inconsistencies as the versions have increased. Yeah, PowerShell is a bit of a pain in the ass for sure. OIS, okay. Pretty sure that's what I want. Activate OIS. All right, let's pull. Already up to date. Oh, that's, I don't, wait, how do you sync? How do you sync? I'm just gonna do it with GitHub. There's probably a way to do it in the CLI, but I'm not sure. Open interpreter. Sync fork. Okay. Now I should be able to get pulled to the latest synced version. Yes, great. I bet you guys want this to be bigger font. Slightly bigger, there we go. Middle ground. Okay. Now we'll do a poetry install here. Says maybe one issue with Open Interpreter GPT-4. Oh, to solve the issue. Use Open Interpreter with GPT-4 to solve the issue. Yeah, we could. I'm gonna try to do as much as I can without GPT-4, but yeah, if we get desperate, we can switch to GPT-4. Fresh Tez asks, what are you building? I'm just doing some experiments with Open Interpreter to try. Bro, who is calling me 3 times in a row? Hold on, I might have to take this. Sorry about that. They called me 3 times, so I figured it was important. It was kind of important, so yeah. Using OpenAI. No, sorry. Did I say OpenAI? I meant Open Interpreter. It's like an agent package. Mr. Monkey, thanks for the follow. You'll see if you stick around kind of what it does. You give it English commands, and it turns them into scripts and commands to run. I got heaps of videos on them on my YouTube if you want to know. Okay, so we've installed the packages. Now we can go poetry run interpreter, and it should run the default version of Open Interpreter, if I'm not wrong. I wonder why the startup time is so slow. I swear it wasn't this slow before. So it's like Devon software engineer? Kind of. It's like, it's not specifically for software engineering though. Like you should be able to do a lot with it. Okay. Cool. So I'm gonna quit this so we can use, I'm trying to do everything with a local LLM. Mr. Green says, what vector database do you recommend? I've heard a lot of good things about PG Vector, but personally I don't have too much experience with vector databases, but that's probably the one I would pick. I like OI Streamlit UI, but it doesn't know if it supports local models. Oh, nice. Warfront says they use WSL on Windows. Yeah, I just don't like how it's a whole different file system. Like I don't want to manage 2 files. You know what I mean? Like if it worked on the same file system, it'd be so sick. Okay. Poetry run interpreter -- local. Let's see if we get the latest local thing. If we do, there should be a drop down kind of option where we can choose LM Studio or whatever. I want to see, the first thing I kind of want to test is if we can, oh no, it's not. This is not the latest version. I'm going to bring up Fork. And oh, I'm not on the main branch. That's why. We'll discard everything. Guess we have to get pull again. Did we not switch to the main branch? What? That's not. I feel like. Oh no, there we go. You can access everything on your Windows file system. Oh, you can. From WSL using the mount folder. Oh, I didn't know that. That's pretty good. I didn't actually know that. reckons Pinecone is a good vector database, and also Azure AI search. DanFX, thanks for the follow. Isn't perfect, but nice to have. Okay, let's try run that local thing again. Let's see if anyone says anything on Discord while we wait. Nope. Nope. Okay, nice. We got the thing. Okay, let's see if this can spawn another version of Open Interpreter. The question is, how would we ask it to do that? Like, there's a thing in like Linux called tmux. What's the PowerShell version? Open a new terminal. Let's see, can it do this? Okay, it's going to use a Python code to open a new terminal. A GNOME terminal. No, we're not getting the code execution on this version for some reason. I don't know why. When's the latest release? Here. I feel like this is when it was last working. So I'm gonna poetry install again and run this. What are we saying? Something open source. PG Vector is not that nice. Oh, interesting. Okay. What was wrong with PG Vector, Mr. Green? What kind of app are you using? Is this AI? Yeah, this is Open Interpreter running in a VS Code terminal. It was slow. Oh, damn. Okay, let's see if we can actually run code blocks this time. Anyone know the tmux equivalent for... What's the tmux equivalent for PowerShell? Does it even exist? List has no attribute lower. Huh. In import skills. Okay, so that's a breaking commit, is it? Let's try this one. Yo, Rated Duck. Awesome. I'm keen to play with your goodies. Hit me up when you're free. Alright, let's try this again. What the poo? I wonder why this isn't working. Wait, is there a way to see the release? Is there a release branch? Or is main the release branch? Oh, here, 0.2.3. Let's try this. Surely this will be a stable release. 48 gigs of VRAM? Oh, that's sick. That is so sick. Is that with the P100? Because they don't combine, do they? It says it's only 16 gigs. Okay. Surely this will work. Print hello world in Python. Yes, it's actually asking me to run the code. Okay. So this version works, 0.2.3. So we can just make our changes forked off this and branched off this, and then we'll hopefully not break anything when we try to bring it back. Ethio Deluxe, thanks for the follow. P40s. Tesla P40. VRAM. 24, nice. Oh, but it lacks NVLink. Interesting. I feel like there'll be a bottleneck somewhere there where we're like running two of those. Like it won't be equivalent to an actual 48 gig VRAM, but probably be better than 124 VRAM for sure. Okay. We can run code. Okay, so I want to see how can we get like a kind of swarm working? Like what way could we tell Open Interpreter to make children version of Open Interpreter? One of the ways is to use a Python script that runs Open Interpreter. If you look at their docs, what kind of AI is this? Can you give the name? This is Open Interpreter. Oh man, where did it go? Open Interpreter here. Where can I learn how to create my own game? YouTube. And use AI in it? Probably also YouTube. Or watch my streams. I did one a while ago. Did I try Flowwise? I did have it in my list of things to check out. I've like looked at the landing page, but I haven't looked into it. Music, thanks for the follow. Do a video using my gear, see what you can get happening with it. That'd be fun. We could do a vlog style. That would be pretty fun. But like the thing is, my hardware skills are pretty limited, so I feel like I won't be that useful on the hardware side of things. What kind of AI is this? Can I zoom in? Bro, come on YouTube. This is like, there's like a limit to how much I can zoom in. But this is a project called Open Interpreter, right? And okay, so they have a way to create a programmatic chat with Python. Wonder if that's in their docs here. Computer code extension? No. Language model settings guide, running locally, OS mode, introduction. No, this is all CLI docs. So import here. So just off the bat, I'm pretty sure OpenHermes does not know how to use Open Interpreter. We can do a test. We're going to tell it to write Python to create a chat with Open Interpreter Python package. But I don't think it'll work. Does it execute only Python? No, it can execute whatever code you tell it. All the smarts of how it works is all based on whatever LLM you use. So by default, it uses GPT-4, but I'm using a local model. I'm using Hermes 2 Pro. And yeah, so I don't think it knows about this Python package. So I'm going to test it out. I'm going to like write a Python script to create a chat with interpreter using the Python package Open Interpreter. Let's see. Import OpenAI. Yeah, no. This is wrong. This is wrong. So there's a couple ways we can add extra information to a model like this. One is to browse the internet. I think long term, that's great. That's a great solution. But short term, I'm just going to put this in a file somewhere. So let me think about this. If I make a folder, workspace, and I go into workspace, can I still run the poetry install poetry run? Does that work? We'll find out. Yeah, well, it's not a long-term solution, Mr. Green, to have a model with always up-to-date info. That's why we need something like, I was actually like, I put a tweet out yesterday because I wanted to know about this exact issue. I said, does anyone know if Perplexity AI has like an API where you can ask it, and because Perplexity AI uses the internet to get the latest info, and yeah, apparently there's an online LLM from Perplexity. So that is something we could use. Now the thing is, it'll probably be good at getting the latest info, but it's might not be as good as coding as the other LLMs. Oh, by the way, check out this open source robot arm project. I said open source butler is loading. How cool is that? But yeah, just to simplify things at the moment, I'm just gonna put this example in like a file here. So we open up workspace, or we can just create a new file called interpreter chat.py, and inside here we're just gonna go from interpreter, import interpreter, and then interpreter.chat, interpreter messages, interpreter.chat. Really simple. I think this would kind of work, maybe. So I don't know, we'll try it out. I'm just gonna say run the Python file interpreter.chat. Now I don't know if we can send it commands to send it through oh no, it's writing its own script. That's not good. No. I think we can. Oh shit! I shouldn't reset that. There's like a magic command you can do to reset the conversation, which I should have used instead of, because it takes a while for the first load of Open Interpreter, unfortunately. Okay, LM Studio. There is a file in the current work directory called interpreter chat.py. Run this file. Let's see. Yes. I don't know if it'll work like that. I guess I should have specified to run it with Python. Look at the end of the Open Interpreter API server example. There's an example of a Python file on GitHub. OpenAI server example, where's that? Just in there, server. Here? Oh, sweet. Be controlled via HTTP and REST points. Ooh, this is actually pretty good. Fast API. Whoa, where go Russian? I don't know what happened. So Uvicorn server app reload interpreter server. Okay, should we try? Let's try create this server file. I'm gonna rename this to interpreter server. We will add those files here, and we'll also do the pip installs. Suvan, hey, what's up? Jumbali, hey, what's up? I'm just doing some experiments with Open Interpreter. I'm trying to see like a way we can make like an Open Interpreter kind of swarm. So to have one instance of it be able to spin up more instances. So there was, thanks to they said there's this way to have a fast API server that you can talk to. So let's just run it without, wait, did I do the pip installs? I think I did, right? Yeah. Let's just run it manually with Python. And, oh, that's not how we should run it. They gave me, you gotta run it with UVcorn. Okay, and that makes error loading ASGI app, no module name server. So it said the server is running, but it also said no module named. All right, let's let's run another version. I'm gonna try to get this one to send curl commands. I always mistype this. Hello from SF. Yo, Octopus, what's up? And from the home of AI innovation in SF. Thanks for joining the stream. Okay. Let's see, write a PowerShell command to send hi to the endpoint. Let's copy this. Oh, I don't know if that copied. Yes. Was it /chat? Yes. All right, let's see if that server is actually working or this error is legit. Replace server the file by the name of your file. Oh, okay. Thanks. So it probably isn't working. But let's just try it. Hello. Wait. Oh, it said hello back. No, sorry. That's actually my PowerShell welcome message. Unable to connect to remote server. Okay. I think we called it interpreter underscore server. Okay, great. Now it didn't give an error. Try the same script again. Try it again. What time is it for me? It is 3:58 p.m. So I'm 6 hours behind SF. Or behind or in front? I'm a day in front, but 6 hours behind. So 24 minus 6, 18 hours ahead. Yes. Okay, it actually got the message this time, but there's a method not allowed. Why is that? App. Oh, it's a get. Why is that a get? Oh, I guess we need to do a get, and it opens. I have no idea. Is that not a post? It's a get. Okay. No, stop. What are we doing? What are we writing here? It's writing more scripts. Yo, Captain, what's good? Stop writing code. Oh my god, it's writing more code now. It's gotten real slow as well. Let's look at my performance. Could we give it more GPU offload? Oh, we could. We're only at 50%. Might do that. Alright, I'm gonna stop this. Stop. More GPU. Okay. Run interpreter again. With LM Studio, and we're like, write a HTTP get command to. Now the thing is, like, what is that? How does this even work? How do we chat through a get HTTP command? This doesn't really make too much sense with me. How do I call this with that? How do I do this with that Addy? Practice, enjoying it. I mostly enjoy it. I don't need Addy. I do have caffeine, a lot of caffeine, but I don't think I need caffeine to do it either. Oh, what happened here? Failed to connect to localhost. Was the server not running? The inference server? Oh, it wasn't running. Interesting. I don't know if we got the error like that before when it wasn't running. I feel like there needs to be more like strict release kind of testing for Open Interpreter. Okay. Do a get request to using PowerShell. Sage's mom, thanks for following. Okay, this time it's working. I feel like it's slightly faster as well. Yes. Unprocessable entity. What? Output disabled or not supported. Um, 422. I don't know if this server is the way to go. Jumbly says, should you let Open Interpreter run code on your computer? Not if you don't know what the code's doing. That's pretty dangerous. And not if you have sensitive stuff on your computer. And not if you're running a model you don't trust. Otherwise, yeah, go for it. You used it on Mac OS and it worked well? Okay, maybe it's a Windows thing. The thing is, I know we can do this in OS mode because it can like make a new terminal application open, but it's like, how do you talk between two terminals without OS mode? Observer, what's up? Thanks for the like. How are you doing? What are we coding? We're just doing some experiments with Open Interpreter running locally. I'm gonna close this server. Prompt engineer, thanks for the gift. How are you doing? I'm just gonna ask it. We're just gonna ask. Actually, let's ask ChatGPT-4. It'll be smarter. Let's be like, I want to create a PowerShell app that can spawn new terminal instances and communicate between them. Let's see. If I only knew what that meant. Just watch my videos on Open Interpreter on YouTube. The other two videos are kind of more the beginner version. Now this one is like a bit more advanced. And yeah. Oh wow, GPT-4 is fast today. It was so slow like last week. Spawning new terminal, start process PowerShell. Okay. Let's try that. Start a new PowerShell process. File communication. Okay, that's a good way to do it. You have both the things write to a file. That could be a way to do it. What the hell is this code? This is terrible. Try again with a PowerShell command. Oh my god, it's hallucinating really badly. Hey, Rated Dog, thanks for the sub. Or what is it called? The membership. Appreciate you. I think that's called a sub. No, but we already have subs on YouTube, so it's a membership or it's a joined. I don't know. I appreciate it either way. I don't know why it randomly starts like hallucinating sometimes. Well, not hallucinating. Like this is output from the previous conversation. I'm gonna do reset. Did that work? I don't know if any of these magic commands work. Start a new PowerShell process. Let's see. Oh, great. That's much better. Yes. All right. If I run this, what happens? Oh, it opens a new window. Okay. That's interesting. Okay, that's interesting. Opens a new window in the same directory. So there's two things that I think I want in this directory, and that's a file where... Yo, Nate Deer! Dryer! Damn, I've never gotten 2 members in a row. That's amazing. Thank you guys so much for the support. So I need a file for these agents to communicate with each other, and I guess I need a script to run Open Interpreter, or they... Yeah. Probably. King G, what's up? We're just doing some experiments with Open Interpreter. ChatGPT on that purple pack. Yo, it's Doves, what's up? Thanks for the follow. So let's just create a really basic script. We're gonna go into the workspace. I'll probably delete this server, or yeah, delete the server. And whatever this PyC is, probably PyCache. I don't want PyCache. Delete. I'm gonna create a new file. I'm gonna call it test.py, and here I'll just do print hello world smiley face. We're gonna cd into the workspace, confirm that that works. No, Python test.py. Okay, that works. Now let's run interpreter again. You're my sub daddy. 2 subs, thank you. Oh, did you gift that sub? Or Nate Dry is your other account, or? I don't know how this works. Did I close the port? Which port? Okay. I'm gonna say open a new PowerShell terminal and run test.py with Python inside of it. Can it do this? Can it run a command from the process that it started? No. Can it? Python? No, I think that'll just run locally. I don't think that'll run in the new terminal. I don't think that would run. Oh! No, it didn't. That's hello. It should be hello world. Yeah, so it just ran on this one. The UV corn one? Yeah, I closed the UV corn one. Well, not manually. I just kind of closed the terminal, which I assumed would have closed the port, but who knows. Usher, hey, what's up? I'm doing some tests with Open Interpreter. I'm trying to get multiple versions of them communicating. It's a little bit tricky. Continuously check for new messages. Communication. The thing is, like, how can I get the reading messages script to run automatically when the new terminal is created? How do we do that? It's and part of the start process. Whoa. Already have a profile path. Create a profile. Add your message reading script to the profile. And then you can start containing your message. Start process PowerShell, no exit, and then run the path. Very interesting. I don't see why we need okay. Okay, let's create this PowerShell script here. Wait, actually. Yeah, let's do that. Read file.ps1. Gonna put this here. Whoop, that wasn't it. Oh, this one. Read file.ps1, and now when we use OI, I guess. Hold on, instead of read file, we're just gonna do echo hi. And then how do we sleep in PowerShell? Start sleep. Start sleep 5. I hope that works. Let's just try run it. Read. Wait, CD workspace. Read file.ps1. Hi. 2, 3, 4, 5. Hi. Oh, excellent. That worked. 6 says, have you seen Stability AI just introduce stable code? I haven't. Is it good? I'll be interested once people test it out and it's good. If it's not good, then there's no point. All right, we're gonna go back into Open Interpreter. Actually, no. We'll just do this manually test this function. If this works, it should create a new terminal and run a file straight away. Create the new terminal. Run the file straight away, dude. Progress. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. This is good. Now, somehow we need to save this command that spawns the new one. Here, we'll just make a new PS1 file. This is pretty easy. Spawn child.ps1. Okay, spawn child.ps1, and we literally just copy this command here. Yes. Excellent. Excellent. So now we can do a test with Open Interpreter. We're just gonna reset. I don't know if that works. Reset and clear, and then I'm gonna be like run the PowerShell script in Saudi called read. Wait, no, spawn child.ps1. In the future, we can put this in the custom instructions, and it can just kind of know that it has to run this file every time it needs to spawn a child. It's a 3 billion parameter model stable code. That's sick. Did I try using the OI profile? I haven't yet, but I'm definitely gonna do that once I set up all the files. Oh shit! All right, write me a Python script with the latest OpenAI Python docs to chat with GPT-4. Let's see if it knows about the latest Python docs. Transformers, no, this is terrible. GPT-2, no, this is a terrible. Spawn child, would you like to run this? Sure, is that how you do it? Spawn the child. I hate how it keeps spawning over there. Oh, but it didn't run the script. What was the issue? I'll get it. Oh, we just needed to press enter though? I don't know why that didn't work properly. Also, it's not running the... Why do I have to keep pressing enter? Oops. Let's see, ChatGPT 4 knows. There's some issue where the new terminal won't progress unless I press enter. Why is this? Something due to PowerShell's wait parameter in the get content. We had a wait parameter? Spawn child. No, there's no wait parameter. Ensure output is immediately visible. No, that's not what I want. Get content, use a more responsive loop. Execution policy. Ensure your... Maybe we'll add this. Thing is, I didn't get any errors. Do it again. Fruit, thanks for the follow. Check interpreter -- config. There may be something to adjust there. Okay, I haven't checked that before either. We can definitely check that. Oh, here we go. Got some new issues with the execution policy. PowerShell updated your execution policy successfully, but the setting is overridden by a policy defined in more specific scope. I don't even know if this is what we need, because it worked when I manually did it. Yeah, okay, let's check out the config thing that MM suggested. -- config. What do we got here? Doesn't work. CI custom instructions, context window. There is no -- config. It's -- profiles with an S. Oh, maybe that's what I did wrong the first time I tried to run profile. I think I run profile without the S. Ooh, execution bypass. I like this. Spawn child. Where does it put it? Before here. Execution bypass. Okay, profiles didn't work either. I think it's broken. Oh, here's the folder though, that's good. Default YAML. Local custom. I don't think, does it run this? I don't think so. Default YAML. Okay. So not much is really said here, but we can add a custom instruction there. Should we try, let's try a custom instruction. I don't know if this will work, but let's say like, actually, let's make a backup of this first before we mess everything up. Let's do this local, no, swarm, swarm.yaml. Okay, custom instruction. You can spawn children by running the script spawn child.ps1. Oh, this needs to be in these kind of brackets. Okay, I mean quotes. Yo, Dot, what's up? What am I building? I'm doing some experiments with Open Interpreter. Don't modify the existing one. Yes. Now how do we load a specific profile? P. Okay, go dash local dash P swarm. What did I call it? Swarm? Swarm. And we're gonna change the model name to awesome swarm model because it prints this out at the start, so I can just make sure that it's running the right thing. Dash profile didn't work for me, but dash profiles I think is the one that is meant to do that. Okay, let's see. LM Studio. Oh, it doesn't print it out anymore. Yeah, we'll find out. Spawn a child. Let's see. No. Oh, damn. Okay, that's a bit sad. Caleb, thanks for the follow. Holy Tony, thanks for the rose. If we do Control C, is that like a worthy? Oh, nice. It's like we can't interrupt. Run the PowerShell script spawn child .ps1 in the current directory. The fuck? No new window. Why is it doing all this extra shit? I didn't mind the new window. When will this AI gold rush end? It's getting depressing. I don't think it's gonna end, but the hype will die down. Alright, let's see what this does. Okay, yeah, that no new window thing is pretty annoying because it's just gonna run like this. It's sad. Now we gotta restart it. Let's try again. I don't think that swarm thing worked very well, so I might... Wait, let's say... If the user says spawn child, run the script spawn child.ps1 in the current directory. Safe mode? The hell's safe mode? Maybe we should turn this off. Oh, it is off. By default? Is it off by default? Oh, here, we can go check the settings. What's safe mode? Safe mode. Disable safe mode. Yeah. I'll leave that. Try again. Wendell, thanks for the follow. Do I always stream? Yeah, I try to stream at least twice a week. Check this file, default system message up high. In a sec. Spawn child. Damn it. Stop. Reset. Run the script in suid called spawn child.ps1. No, it's creating the script. No. Just run the script. Run the file called spawn child.ps1 in this directory. It did it once. Why is it just being so bad all of a sudden? No. Why? Why, bro? Why is it? Kusi, what's up, man? Run the PS. Yeah, sometimes if I run reset and clear, it just like clears its mind. Run the PS file. Spawn child. .ps1. No, it's still writing its own script. Alright, let's stop this. We won't use swarm this time. While that's loading, let's look at the system message.py. Oh boy, yeah, this is big, hey. This is the computer. Does this still put the whole computer stuff in here, even though I don't use OS mode? I wonder. SMSN. You should try z.dev. It's a new editor my team is building. Cool, man. I'll put it down in my notes. What makes zdev cool? What's your unique feature? Alright, let's try this again. Run the PS file called spawn child.ps1. Yes! Finally. I feel like maybe that custom instruction was messing with it. Okay, it's ran the file, the folder, and the terminal has opened. But we still have that issue where it's... Oh, it just takes some time. Okay, that's fine. Perfect. Excellent. We've spawned a child. That is good. That is good. That is good. Okay. Spawn the child. Now we want to do the next step, which is to have a mutual file that they read from. So in the workspace... Bro, you know what? I'm gonna mess with this. I know they definitely won't accept this pull request later, but we're gonna remove all this computer API stuff. I swear this should only be put in on OS mode. Maybe I shouldn't mess with it. No, they do it all the time. Core, computer search. Plus this stuff doesn't even, like, you open interpreter, can go about executing code. First write a plan. Bro, what happens if we just remove everything? Or maybe not everything, but hold on. Just like a very basic one line. Executing code or running terminal commands. That's it. I'm gonna comment all this out. So let's strip this as well. Bad idea, don't modify these. Yeah, I know. Look, this is a test, you know, we're experimenting. Let's see how it performs with this modification. Joey says my team built Atom, Electron, and Tree Sitter. Damn, those are some big names. Z is built in Rust, super fast, undoing Electron. Awesome. This is a file restoring the original YAML to default settings, but there will be no change. Oh, you reckon that wouldn't change anything? Let's just have a test. Run the PS file called spawn child.ps1. Okay, definitely messed it up, eh? As suspected. Oh shit, I accidentally pressed enter. Hold on. Stop. Okay. Let's just make sure. Run the PS file spawn child.ps1. Okay, yeah. Definitely messed it up. Let's try something else. How many files on my desktop? This is kind of like the hello world for Open Interpreter. Okay. Very messed up. That's good to know. It's good to know that we need this. It'll be executed on the user machine. User is given full. You can install new packages using user refiners. Write messages using Markdown. Make plans in a few steps as possible. Okay, what about if we just have everything but the computer stuff? Yo, random places. What's up, Iconics? You've also tried messing with the system prompt, doesn't work. Interesting. Random places. What am I doing today? We're doing some experiments with Open Interpreter. My immediate goal is to try get it to spawn other versions of itself and have them all communicate with each other, kind of called a swarm. But yeah, it's a big learning process. But it's good fun. I do like doing this stuff. Run the PS1, the PS file, spawn child.ps1. I see. Good luck. Thanks. Wow. Okay, so we definitely seems like we need those. Apple disabled or not supported. Yeah, it definitely seems like we need those computer things. Hey, something about those. Browser search, files edit a file. So like these are the functions it has, or no? Edit a file, create a calendar event, send an email. Oh, and then it also actually, hold on. It runs these into the system prompt. OS shell C with WD. I wonder if we add those as well, if it changes anything. The thing is, like, it doesn't. Oh, dash Python. Can be used for many tasks. Do not import. Audio check, what's up? I think no one's complained about audio. Rug Birmingham, hello. I'm gonna do one more try of the changed system prompt. If this doesn't work, we'll just use the original. Iconic says there's a model for interpreter in LM Studio, despite that it doesn't work. Do you mean the code interpreter model? That's not specifically for Open Interpreter, but it's meant to be a really good code interpreter in general. Let's just do a clear and reset. I don't know if these actually make a difference, but it seems like they do sometimes. Run the ps1 file spawn child.ps1. Oh, the ps file. Oh, yes. Okay. So maybe we were just missing those things. Okay, this is good. This is good. I wonder why it's writing this. Stop. All right, let's I missed it. Yo, Kase, what's up? Let's move on to, instead of the read file being echo hi, we're gonna have it to actually read a file, which is what the thing was from the start, and that's just by doing get content path. Wait, get content, that will read the file, but we need it to start an open interpreter and read the file into open interpreter. So it actually might be better if we had a Python script that reads a file. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. How would you use your current capabilities to write an 80-page research paper using the GPT API? I just tell ChatGPT to do it, but do it like, probably won't be able to do the whole 80 pages in one go. You just do it bit by bit. Or get it to first write the outline and then go through and do each part individually. Ooh, LLM supports functions. How does that work? Because OpenHermes does support function calling, but I don't know how that shit works. Do they have it here? Settings. Nope. Custom models. Supports functions. That's interesting. And how do we set that up? That's something to definitely look into in the future. I'm just gonna get ChatGPT to write this script for me using their docs. Where's their Python here? I'm gonna be like, write a Python script that reads from a text file and, let's say JSON file. JSON file, JSON file and sends any new messages into the interpreter. The interpreter is used as so. And then we're going to give it the docs of how to use it. Interpreter chat. Yes. Let's try that. I'm gonna go read file .py. Probably like this, read file .py. JSON interpreter, load the messages from JSON, Send messages to interpreter, main, file path messages. Wait, what? Open, return, load, messages, if messages. Have it work on a loop. Have it read the messages on a loop with a 2-second wait if idle. Okay, that looks good. All right, so now we have readfile.py. We're gonna change. Actually, can we? I don't know how to change this properly. Where'd the other chat go? Here, JSON, PowerShell communication. Change this script to run a Python file called readfile.py instead of the ps1 file. Okay. So we want it to run the Python file instead of that PowerScript file that we were testing with. And yeah, okay, instead of dash file, it's now dash command with Python. File to read, but instead of file to read, it's read file.py. Okay, delete that. Sweet. And what is the file name it's looking for? Messages.json. We're going to create that. Messages.json. Oh man, let's just create a fake message. How does it expect it to look? Messages.json. File json.load for message in. Okay, so it's an array, which is good. That's kind of what we want. Let's say write Python to print hello world. Just have that messages.json. Okay, we have messages.json now. All right, great. Have everything we need. Crypto Cameron, what are you doing? So I'm experimenting with Open Interpreter. It's a package that uses LLMs to run commands on your computer. I'm trying to set it up in a way that it can spawn children of itself and like have them all communicate with each other and kind of have like a swarm of open interpreters, all running locally. That's the plan. So we've made a few scripts, one to spawn a child and one to read a file. And so they're going to be communicating through a file by writing to a file. That's the plan. And yeah, so run the py file called spawn child.py. So if I get it to run this, hopefully it will run a file. Okay, sometimes, oh, this actually would work. It's writing a Python file to do it this time, which it hasn't done before, but I think it'll still work. I don't think it worked. Let's stop that. Reset. Clear. Let's try that again. Oh, I said py file. That's probably why I messed up. It's run the ps file. Messed that up. Accidentally press Control C. All right, let's start again. You're just noticing what I wanted, Yeah, what did you think I was doing before? I guess, I don't know, it's kind of a hard concept to explain, but I think that explanation hopefully kind of works. LM Studio, okay. Run the PS, no, let's do clear and reset first. Sometimes the, I don't know, the caching or something doesn't work very well. Run the PS file spawn child.ps1. No. It sometimes just messes up. What? It's actually so silly now. Alright, we know, we don't really need to do this with a local thing. I'm just gonna use GPT 3.5. That should be good enough to do this. Do I do pen testing or purple team LLMs? No, not really. Haven't really done much of that cybersecurity stuff. Oh yeah, does. MM's big on the cybersecurity. Okay. Yes, perfect. Oh, I said .py. No. It's a .ps1. Silly me. Hold on. Stop, please. No, stop. Damn it. Yeah, they ran Open Interpreter on Kali Linux. I remember that. Cool stuff. You saw a repository for one. Which one was that? Run the PS file spawn child.ps1. In the future, I'd have this be a function that it knows how to do without me telling it to run a specific file. Ooh, it's doing the and sign, so that runs it in the background. That's pretty cool. Definitely get it to do that. There we go. It's made the child. Let's see if this child will read from the file now. No. It didn't. I'm gonna run it again in the foreground. It's doing dash wait. No. Just run the file normally. Hold on, let me just try run the file manually. It's just make sure that it reads the file. Spawn child. Okay. I hate how it spawns over here. No. Why does it not run the read file py? Oh. I guess it doesn't have a for loop to kind of wait. While true. No, it does. Python read file.py. Oh. Import interpreter. Oh, do we have conda here? We do. Can we say have it run conda activate OI first before running the Python file? This is so specific to me now, but yeah. What you want is multiple instances of that communicate with each other. Exactly, yes. Multiple instances of open interpreter that communicate with each other. Okay, so it makes a separate script now. Called run read file. Oh, this is getting way too complex. definitely much room for improvement. But I kind of wanted to wrap this up in 2 hours, so we got half an hour left to try to get this to kind of work at a basic stage. Run read file.ps1. Just read file. Conda activate OI. What's this? Conda hook. No, we don't need that. And then instead of the thing, we have the ps1 file run. File run read file.ps1. Oh, ps1. Okay. Now another thing I needed to check is why this Python file exits so fast. Oh, it doesn't. Okay. Type error string indices must be integers. At line 43. In the past, I've exposed Open Interpreter server with ngrok and added it as a tool on a custom GPT. Oh, sick. So the cloud can execute. Yeah, that could be a better way to go about it. There is no line 43. 32. New messages M for M in messages. If MID, no, there's no MID. New messages. Oh, okay. MID get content. Content equals messages. Okay. So maybe we needed a list. List of objects. Content. Oop. ID. Content. Okay. AI has us cooked. No, dude, AI will make life better. I mean, it already has. For maybe not for everyone. And let's try again. Nice. It actually worked. It's asking to run the code though, which is not what I want, but that's cool. All right, let's see if interpreter can run that. As a cybersecurity major, I really hope so. Yeah, dude, definitely. AI is adding so many vulnerabilities that we need more cybersecurity people. What did I want to do? Run the PS file spawn child.ps1. Yes. Great, we've spawned the child. Here it is. Now hopefully the child will read the file and no, it didn't. Run read file ps1. For some reason this didn't activate or something. Run read file spawn child file run read file ps1. No exit. We had argument list, no exit, execution, file. Yeah. Does this not work? It's working this time. Yeah, that worked. The hell. Maybe it needs to be a kind of like this. With a dot. Try that and close everything. Run it again. Retro, what's up? What am I working on? We're doing some tests with Open Interpreter. I'm trying to get it to spawn children, like versions of itself, and then have them all communicate with each other. What the hell is this? Getting some issue though. Getting this message, but the file is not run. It was running scripts before. Why is it not running it this time? What if I run the spawn child manually here? Spawn child. Same thing. But the run definitely works. We tried that, right? We definitely tried that. So there's an issue with the spawn child PS1. But we had spawn child working before. What was the difference? Oh, it was in one thing? Oh, dash file. Okay. My bad. I think that's what the issue is. Run it again. Surely it'll work this time. Yeah. Is already a native feature in OI? How, bro? How do I do it? Am I just wasting my time here? Doing bullshit experiments? Does it make a new terminal, or is it like a process running in the same? I guess it doesn't matter. Hold on. One more time. Oh, I quit so fast. I did no exit. PS1. My god. Again. Yes, okay. Surely this time. Yes. Okay. We did it. According to MM, I've completely wasted my time developing something that already exists, but you know, that's fine. This is like a learning experience of how this system could work. Let's delete this. And the shit thing is like, this is not even code that you could put into the project. Like the way I've made it is, okay, one thing we need to do is to make this open interpreter mode run the code in like automatic mode. Do they have that? Model. I wonder if we get auto completion here. Interpreter.chat. Before we do that, settings, auto run equals true. Okay. Where do we do that? I think we can just do it here. Yeah, I wanted the auto run equals true. Okay, so now it should automatically run the script when from the child, let's see. And then it should like run a hello world script. And then, yes, excellent. Okay, here. Now what I'm gonna do is tell this open interpreter to communicate with this open interpreter through the file. You ready? You ready? This is the moment of truth. Add another JSON object to the file messages.json in the same format. It have the content saying, what's something else? Print hi from daddy. Let's see if this works. Echo message JSON into hi from daddy. No. Respect the, this code will break the array format currently in the file. Make sure to append it properly. We need to do it with this with functions. Oh, fuck, man. I'm just gonna do it manually, guys, because there's actually here we need a comma at the front and a closed square bracket at the end. Okay, if this, oops, hopefully if this will work, is this will send the message into that file, this will pick it up, and it will say hello from daddy. Oop, reading JSON file, extra data, but it also says no new messages. Error reading the JSON file. Okay, we definitely messed up the JSON file then. Let's have a look. Oh, I definitely messed it up. Yeah, that echo didn't work. It's alright, we can fix it. I'm just gonna manually add a new JSON. I'm gonna go ID2, write Python to print hello from daddy. Alright, you ready? This should work. Hello from daddy! How good is that? The swarm took its first step. The daddy communicated with the child. Okay, that's great. Okay, so the next step would be to wrap all of these functions that I manually wrote into like actual functions within the Open Interpreter code, and also make them not like PowerShell functions. They need to be operating system agnostic. And that's probably all for this stream, but we might continue next stream if we get enough support. Yeah, sorry, MM, I don't think you can send links in the TikTok chat. And even if you could, I wouldn't be able to copy them. But yeah, I appreciate all the support, MM. You actually really helped out this stream. And everyone else for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll stick around for another 5 minutes to kind of hang out. Otherwise, that's all the coding done. Yeah. Is it possible to program modify itself without crashing? Yes, it's definitely possible. You'd have to like maybe like stop and start the program, but you could kind of have it offload to another script that then runs itself again. So yeah, definitely possible. What were you trying to code? I made there's this tool called Open Interpreter, right? Open Interpreter takes English commands and runs scripts and stuff on your computer. It kind of uses your computer for you to do whatever you tell it to do. Now, it's only one kind of process normally, so I've made a kind of system for it to be able to spawn versions of itself to do other things. So kind of like a swarm. And they communicate through a file, which they share. They like read a file. And yeah, that's kind of what we did in the last 2 hours. It was pretty fun. I enjoyed it. I know definitely a lot of people wouldn't have enjoyed it, but I think this has potential to kind of scale into like, you know, a whole army of these agents that work on stuff, and like they could each have their own different LLM as a brain, and like one might be really good at coding, one's really good at planning. Yeah, are they sharing the JSON file? Yeah, they are. I think I closed. No, I didn't close it. So the JSON file that they communicate with is just the messages.json. We can make it more complex in the future for sure, but it's really simple at the moment, just like messages with an ID. We might not even need that ID, but it's just the reason we have it is so we know which message ID has been read and which one hasn't. Simplify that, please. Let's use eraser to give you a diagram. Have I tried the multiple agent function? I tried it once, but it ended in a 8. Is that a thing that multiple? Is that a thing that already exists? Oh shit! There is a multiple instances. Agent 2. One instance, one other instance. You can make them talk to each other. Oh shit! You were right. So I spent all this time making something that already exists. But it exists. Damn it, man. I didn't know this was a thing. It exists. No, this was cool for sure. I'm trying to think, is there any reason why maybe my method would be better? And I can't think of one. Well, I guess there's no reason that would be better. It is what you try to say. Yeah, I remember you saying it. When did they really? I swear Open Interpreter has so much stuff I don't know about. When was this released? So pretty much wasted my time here. 2 hours of, well, it's content, you know, content. Multiple instances. When was this released? 2 months ago. Oh man, I really missed out on this. Implementing a feature that already exists. Okay, that's pretty cool. And I guess there's no reason, yeah. Yeah. Make it better? No. I think we need to, I'd probably utilize this. This is obviously better than mine. Mine is just some scrappy PowerShell scripts. Maybe the native one is only for OpenAI. No, I think like here they've initialized the agent with Open Interpreter, and then you could just be like agent one dot, you know, API base or whatever. Right, like where you go local. Oh, wait, hold on, local mode here. You go, yeah. Interpreter. You just be like agent one dot offline dot LLM, you know. So yeah, no, this is great. I didn't realize I had this. I wish I knew 2 hours ago, but it's fine. We still made some content. N8 Dryer says your approach was helpful. I had trouble running multiple agents. Oh really? I also tried spawning another instance with custom instructions. My approach was very hacky. Yeah, my approach was very hacky as well. So, yeah. Just trying to think where we go from here. What our takeaways were. And like, what use cases would multiple instances be? Oh yeah, so the biggest use case with multiple instances is having different LLMs. Because obviously some LLMs are better at coding and some LLMs are better at planning. Where do we go? We go to sleep. So even in, oh, did I close LM Studio? If we look at LM Studio, they recently actually released an update where you can do a multi-model session. Now, I don't know how the frick this could work with a server. Let's select a model. I don't think we can do 2 7B models, so let's do 2 1B models. Tiny Llama. Bro, which one is Tiny Llama? I think it's Zephyr. Oh, let me check. What do I run with Tiny Llama? Oh man, we don't. Pretty sure it's Zephyr. Tiny llama. Maybe it's just llama. Code llama. Code llama instruct. Code llama completion. I think it's Zephyr. Zephyr, load model, and then we can load another model. Do the other non-mixture of experts, Tiny Llama, with Zephyr, and then okay, now we have two models. Oh, and then we can use the same. Yeah, it's still the same API base, but the model name is different. Yeah, right. So, look, you can go. If we go to this address, you get to see that these are the models that we have. Is that the name? Let's see if this is the name that we have to call it by. I haven't actually tried this before. Yo, what's up, guys? What's up? LM Studio, Open Interpreter, it's AI, yes. Nate, what's up, man? Okay, let me just quickly check how I can load different models, maybe. So, OIS and interpreter. We're doing the poetry version. Poetry, run interpreter. Oh man, actually. AP, what's a base? API base. Why don't I have that? Hold on. API base. All my history is gone. It's in the docs. Why not use ready models by big companies? To save money, I guess, essentially. And yeah, mostly to save money. Thanks for the follow, by the way. Here, API base. Yo, 3. Thanks, 3D. Thanks for the follow. Poetry. Run interpreter. API base, API key, and then -- model. This is what I want to know. Do we just put this model name? It's so big. Let's see. Please, where can a starter learn? YouTube. Search on YouTube. Yo, thanks for the gifts, MM and Retro. Appreciate you guys. Okay, looks like that is the model. How are you? That looks pretty good. Now, do we get logs in LM Studio? Yes. Yeah, okay. So it looks like you do have to put the whole model name. Let's see if we can run the other one as well. 1v1 chat at the same time. Oh, now we get the bloody tiny llama. Dude, what the hell? Ah, man. I don't know why. Okay. I'm just trying to run this one. Where's the website for top LLMs? I want to try a local LLM for coding. The best one for coding is Eval Plus. Well, the one that I use. Eval plus leaderboard. Okay, let's see if they can both talk at the same time. Write a story about bananas. Write a story about pineapple. Pinole. They can. That's pretty cool. So I'm running 2 different models at the same time. Oh my god, that one's crazy fast. But it's absolute gibberish. Still pretty cool though. So there you go. With the latest LM Studio update, you can run multi-model sessions, meaning 2 different models at the same time under the same URL. And then just using the model flag, you can use tools like Open Interpreter to point to different models. You have to put the whole model name in. So the bloke / tiny llama blah 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 / tiny llama blah 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 .gguf. If you go to your local host v1 / models, you can see the names and the IDs you have to copy as well. Yeah, Lucky D Wolf, thanks for the following. Bendari says machine learning servers with scaling, I think it would end up the same. Yeah, but it's for personal use using a local one. But yeah, thanks guys so much for watching. I'm gonna wrap up here. I hope you guys learned something or were entertained, and we'll see you later. Did I try Mistral Large on Azure? No, I haven't. Thank you. No, thank you guys. This song slaps? What song? I'm not hearing any music. I'm done. Yeah, we're done. Criticusy. Sorry if you didn't watch that. I spent 2 hours making something that already exists. But it was fun. I enjoyed it. But yeah. Anyway, I hope you guys see you guys.